Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Journey into Hopefulness. I'm Jen. Had a busy couple days with work and today started a brand new job and I am exhausted and just about ready for bed, but I decided that I wanted to read a little bit before I went to bed, and I decided I would read to you guys. And it just so happens that chapter 10 of 100 Simple Secrets of Happy People is limit yourself to thinking about one subject as you lie down to sleep. Those who have a lot of anxiety let their thoughts shoot around from one subject to another as they try to go to sleep until in a matter of minutes they have created a virtual collage of problems. With all these problems, you'll ask yourself, how can I possibly sleep? Tonight, as you are brushing your teeth, come up with something you'd like to think about when you slip under the covers. If other thoughts start to intrude, guide yourself back to that one subject. This is one that I think hits home and hits hard for a lot of us as parents who haven't seen our children for a long time. I am very prone to anxiety, and sometimes I have a lot of difficulty getting to sleep at night, as I'm sure a lot of you do. And this whole chapter, I will think about 100 different things, and those 100 different things lead to 100 more different things that I start to think about. And some of the things, the more you think about, the more your heart races, the more you toss and turn, the more you want to sleep, but you can't sleep because of all these thoughts flitting around in your mind. And it just becomes really vicious after a while. So I have had to try many of the suggested methods. I'm sure that we've all researched, ways of falling asleep. I prefer not to take sleep aids. Don't like the groggy, shaky feeling that you get after taking some of the prescription sleep aids. I have used some of the herbal sleep aids, and they do work, but I prefer not to have to do that as well. And we've all heard the tried and true, count sheep to help you fall asleep. Visualize someplace you'd really love to be to help you fall asleep. Have tried all of those. The one thing that I have found that helps me the most to fall asleep when my mind starts racing is that one thing, visualizing my body as relaxed as it can be. If you've ever noticed when your mind's racing at night, your body gets tense. You may not notice it at the time, but your body will get very tense. And so my one thought when I lay down every night is I concentrate. Some nights I'll start at my toes, and I relax my toes. I try to concentrate on just my toes feeling relaxed. And then it goes into my foot and into my ankle and into my calf and my knee and my thigh. And it's amazing when you concentrate on relaxing those muscles, those parts of your body, how tense you realize you were. And I have gotten to the point now where I don't make it through my whole body before I fall asleep. So that's the one tried and true method for me when I feel that my mind's racing, to pick that one thing to concentrate on, and that's my body. And that's relaxing my body and sort of melting into my bed. I have tried the visualization, and sometimes that'll work for me. I like to visualize, myself riding a horse bareback on the beach. I have a memory of a horse from childhood. It's a big chestnut stallion standing on top of a mountain, and his mane and his tail are blowing, and it's a good memory from my childhood. So I visualize that I'm riding that horse, and as I'm riding the horse, I visualize the mane blowing up in my face or I'll visualize looking down at his hoofs in the sand as he's running, or I'll look out onto the ocean and see the waves lapping up as we're riding through the waves. And sometimes I'll visualize myself as a third person, watching myself in the horse and watching, concentrating on the horse's legs and concentrating on the horse's form as he's galloping along the sand. And sometimes that'll work for me. But again, visualizing and really concentrating on allowing each part of my body to just melt into the bed, to relax, to release that tension, has been the best thing for me. So let's see what they say at the end of this. In studies of college students, shifting between pre-sleep thoughts was found to be related to difficulty in sleeping and lower sleep quality, which in turn were related to unhappiness. Better sleepers are 6% more satisfied with their lives than average sleepers and 25% more satisfied than poor sleepers. And I think that's just sort of goes without saying that the better sleep you get, the better you're going to feel when you wake up, and the more positive you're going to be able to start your day. So let me know what your ways are to combat the racing thoughts that you get before bed, and how you combat being able to fall asleep without those intrusive thoughts going on in your head. Another big thing that I want to mention that has helped me tremendously is, and I know that a lot of experts say, turn off the electronics at least an hour before bed. That, for me specifically, turning off Facebook, turning off surfing the internet, those two specific things have really helped me, because my tendency in the evening is to sit down on the Facebook parental support groups and read through those posts that I've missed during the day. And sometimes that's not the best thing to do, because you get to reading those posts from parents who are new and fresh to being alienated from their children, and it's hard to get pulled into the negative side of that. And Google, if you're like me, I love to research, and I'm constantly researching for things having to do with parental alienation or alignment, or the newest cases in the legal system concerning children being alienated from their parents. And that's not the best thing to do right before you're getting ready to lay down, because that can definitely cause those racing thoughts. So while it's good to be turning your electronics off, specifically stay away from Facebook, stay away from social media, stay away from surfing the internet. If you have to have the TV on to fall asleep some nights to sort of help combat those racing thoughts, maybe watch a children's show. Maybe watch, an old movie that doesn't require a lot of thought. Sometimes those old 50s movies, they're so simple, they don't require a lot of thought, that you can just sort of watch them and zone out. So again, if you have to have the TV on, find something that doesn't require a lot of emotion into it, that cartoons sometimes, again, children's shows sometimes are just so simplistic that it can really calm your soul down sometimes. So again, let me know what you all do to help you fall asleep when you're having one of those nights where you just can't stop thinking about your kids and whether they're okay and what's going on in their lives. And I am going to end here because it is bedtime, and I'm going to go concentrate on my one thing and get a good night's sleep, and I will see you guys next time for chapter 11. I hope you guys all had a great day today, and I hope that you'll join me again. And until next time, remember to live for now. Live for now. This very moment is all we have. So make it your best moment yet. Bye, everyone.